The first place I went to see what they were doing was Antarctica because like I had to know, like, why is every president around the world all coming to Antarctica and yet there's a no-fly zone? So there's a couple things there. One, I did see a giant hole in Antarctica that was there. Later, I found out that that goes to an inner Earth civilization.
Okay, pause real quick. Beardmore Glacier, that's what it's called. So it's like a massive hole, right?
Yeah, massive
I know
hole.
what you're talking about.
Yeah. Many years later, I went back to the hole to go into it to like check out. And I was like, what? They have like a sun down there? Like, it's crazy.
What?
Yeah.
So like an artificial sun?
It's an artificial sun.
I mean, China was doing that.
But really, like that time, so I was like maybe 19 years old, and I went to this underground Antarctic base. It looked like nothing from the outside. And so I went in, and this was the only remote view that I had until I tried the military style remote viewing, where I could feel the dampness. So I was going down this hallway, and it was a fully cement, like smooth carved cement, sort of rounded hallway. And there's all these like little rooms, and you can hear screaming. It wasn't very populated. And as I go into these rooms, I'm seeing these soldiers that were on these beds. Most of them were pretty deformed, but they looked like mutants, genetic experiments.
Sounds like
There you go.
And so this was back in 2010 that I saw this, right? I didn't speak up until probably 2021 or 2022 about what I saw, because the obvious.
2010 wouldn't have been a good time to speak on
No,
that.
it would not have been. And so then I kind of asked the question, like, why are they doing these genetic sort of mutations and experiments? And they're not very good at it because a lot of these victims are in pain. Like, they just weren't functioning well. It felt like they were trying to create a super soldier. That was the vibe that I got. I'm floating down this hallway, right, investigating. And all of a sudden, there's this giant man in his white light body, which would be an astral body or a remote body, but like large, like 6'3" probably. Before I could even clue into who this was or what he was doing there, he goes like this, and I get kicked out of the base. Kind of scary predicaments that I got myself into as a remote viewer, just not really knowing.
Right.
I went back to the Antarctic base just recently, probably in the last year, totally cleaned out, shut down.
How long ago was that first time that you did that?
2010.
So what's interesting about that is we've talked to another remote viewer and she said the same thing. They're doing a lot of experiments like that. It's funny that all these remote viewers have the same kind of story, and now we're seeing it in the Epstein files, because in the Epstein files, he's talking about looking into time travel and mutants. And I think that the surface level is the trafficking stuff. But when you go deeper into it and what he was really into, bioengineering, eugenics, he was looking into time travel, he was looking into mutants, he was looking into all these different things. Now we see it.
I think the public is going to be looking at us a lot different now that the Epstein files have come out.
Yeah,
People
now
like
it's just
us.
investigative journalism. We're
Now
not,
we all don't sound so crazy.
now we don't sound so crazy.